Okay, viewers, you're looking at shoppers, but they're not important right now. What is important is Georgia. Hi.
Hello.
Hey, myself, and obviously Izabella.
Hello
Cool.
again.
This is part 2 of your interview.
Yeah.
You have a novel idea, in fact, for what you can actually do with your skills. What are you going to do? What's this business?
I would love to start my own female-run escort agency, actually.
Oh, wow, cool. And what has led you to believe that you could do this differently? What would be different about what you're doing?
From knowledge from people that I know have done it, and myself seeing the industry, I fully understand that there's a certain misunderstanding or miscommunication between the men and women, and generally it's the men that have the upper hand, the upper power in the business,
Sure.
and it generally means that they don't really fully understand what the girl is going through, or the woman.
Okay.
And it leads to a lot of issues within that industry. It gives the reputation an extremely bad name.
Okay.
It makes a lot of people think that these girls, which generally a lot of the time they're pushed into it, that they don't want to do it, they're not happy with it, they're not being paid fairly. Also, generally the pimps is what they're called, they take such a huge cut of the girls' earnings. So say they're being paid £100 an hour, the guys probably take somewhere between 50 to 60 of it. It's ferocious. Even the higher class agencies probably take about 30 to 40% of it, and even then that's disgusting. It's not their body on the lines.
Yeah.
Like, it's not. So my idea is to run an agency where what happens is I find the clients, and the clients give me money for then locating them the girls, and the girls have their own price.
Right.
And that's how it works. So
They can set any price they want.
They can set any price they want, but I would officially demand that they make sure that it's over £500 an hour.
Okay.
Because I would never ask anyone to put themselves in that kind of danger or that kind of situation
Sure.
or anything less.
Okay.
But the whole point is that I don't charge them commission, so whatever they do, it's completely theirs.
Right.
Also, I would make sure that the clients, I've screened them beforehand. I know who they are, what their name is. I'd have very personal details, as I would never make it in-call, it would always be out-call,
Yeah.
which is a difference. In-call is when clients go to the girls' houses. Out-call is when the girls go to their houses.
Right.
Never would I let the girls bring them home to theirs.
Okay.
You don't know what the men have in mind. You don't know how weird they could be afterwards, whether they fall in love with them or what. You don't know this. So it'd always be a lot safer if I knew where they are. Once I have details like this, I personally would probably go and check out the area,
Okay.
see what it's like, and give the girls, thumbs up, this is all cool. The way I would locate the girls as well would be through such things as like Craigslist or Adult Work, which is where girls post on there because they want to anyway.
Right.
But I would also make sure that they have the mental capability to do what they're about to do, because a lot of people think they can do it, get caught up in it, feel like they have no choice other than that afterwards, and then are stuck in a really horrible routine of they've got a man telling them how else are you going to earn money, how else are you going to do it, and they feel trapped.
Yeah.
Whereas I'd make sure these ladies are completely capable of what they're doing. I'd also make sure that they never do it as a full-time job.
Okay.
Like I would not suggest that you do it any more than 2 days a week, because unless you really want to, it's not worth putting yourself under that pressure, feeling like you have to go and do it.
Okay.
So if you only have 2 days of a week where you're choosing, it's cool. I mean, no one has to be greedy for money either. If you're earning £500 an hour and a guy books you for free, you've got like over £1,000 in your pocket already. To be honest, you don't have to work another day of the week at all, or the next week.
Yeah.
You know, the whole point is that you earn enough to do it a once off and not have to do it continuously. Instead of being paid £80 an hour and only earning 30 of it, and feeling like you've got to sleep with 7 different men in one day to make a decent amount is beyond me. That's disgusting.
Okay.
You'd end up feeling bad of yourself. You sleep with one guy here or there. It's no more than you enjoying yourself, especially if they book you for over 2 hours, which is what I'd make sure as well. There's no point in having sex with someone if you don't know a little bit more about them. Okay. So obviously it would be like a 2 to 3 hour minimum booking. You've got an hour of no rushness, chilled conversation, get to know them. I'd also make sure everything started off as a companion date, and then the girls had the choice of it leading to something else afterwards. So it means, they go on a dinner date, they go out for lunch, they go out for coffee, he takes her shopping, something like that. She gets to know him, he gets to know her. If he still likes her, obviously he's going to persist, but if she doesn't like him, she can walk a day but still have earned her living.
Wow.
Or she can take it further and they can have fun together and whatever, but at least it's her choice.
This is so revelatory, because before I've spoken to you about this, I've spoken to someone else about this, but not in a way what I thought was positive. Like you
Yeah.
have, it doesn't seem like you have any issues regarding what you do, and I think that's just it's lovely to see. Well done.
Yeah, thank you. I think it's a lot to do with the fact that I had a friend that does it, and she was like a self-confessed nymphomaniac, but what she really quickly realised was she's being paid for a very natural thing. She likes the people that she sees, she's friends with them. Also, because of the money that she's earning out of it, she's not being taken the piss off, she's not being exploited.
Okay.
If anything, she knows her power as a woman. She knows that men are stupid majority of the time. No,
Don't believe the hype. We invented stuff. Einstein's not stupid.
No, I just mean like sexually so. Men can be easily whipped off their feet by a woman, and a woman not so much, you know, generally most of the time. So she always used to tell me that because she knows how powerful she is sexually, she just thinks that the people that she's sleeping with are stupid, really. She's
Wow.
like, you guys are so dumb, like you're paying for this. You could actually go out to a bar, chat a girl up, get to know her, have a girlfriend, and have it all the time for free.
Wow. Well, for the benefit of her business, we won't mention her name because we don't want her to lose clients.
Of course not. But she's like, yeah, so she thinks she thinks being a woman totally works in her favour more so than being a man could be. And I always feel like it's a really funky way of seeing it, because you hear so much negativity about being a woman, and she comes along and she's like to me, having that between your legs rocks. Like, you know, people are offended of the word cunt, and yet she's like, it's the most powerful thing out there.
What do you think of the word cunt, Georgia?
Oh God, put me on the spot. I think we should reclaim it.
Yeah, reclaim. That's exactly
It's
what she
reclaimed.
thinks.
Take
She's
back your
like,
badge.
if it offends you enough to be angry,
You can't say
I
that.
did
We can say that.
You can- I can't say it. It's been said. We have to do a part 3 momentarily. We want to know what was it called? Vegging is?
Yes. What is vegging?
Before we
I
go,
will tell you all about vegging. Vegging is when you masturbate with fruit. Or
leave it there.
vegetables.
Leave it there. I think she's actually going to be sick. To be continued, viewers, in part 3.